What's up, guys? Today we're gonna do chest and back workout. Show you guys just how to get basically a bigger chest and a bigger back. Get a stronger chest, stronger back, just by using stuff you can use at a park, like this pull-up bar I got over here. So I'll start with some chest stuff, basically push-ups, just doing different variations. You can follow along. I'll give you guys some little tidbits in between each set. And yeah, this will be a pretty chill video. Just watch what I do and follow, and just stay consistent with it, and then you will see the gains for sure. So all right, I'll start with a little warm-up, some stretches, and we'll go from there. Start off some good poses like this. As far as a warm-up, jumping jacks are wonderful because they just work everything for your chest, your back, stretching. Everything just stretching, expanding, that's where it's at. Just doing warm-ups that consist of the whole body is very helpful. So that way, whether you're doing jumping jacks, burpees, whatever you're warming up, at least you're warming your whole body. So then you're ready for whatever exercise you're about to do, whatever body part you're about to focus on. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter too much what exact stretches you're doing as long as you're working, especially the body parts that you're about to exercise, you're about to use. So that way they're all warmed up for the exercise you're about to do for your workout. This one is one of my favorites. It's a good way just to twist that lower back. And each stretch, hold anywhere 15 to 30 seconds. I do some longer than others because some I just like better. But either way, as long as you're at least getting 15 seconds per each stretch, that's where it's at. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do some push-ups. And I vary with which push-up variation I do. You'll see that I usually just start out with regular and then I go from there. I might do some more diamond push-ups with my hands. I'm gonna see from there. Hands will go like this, or do anchors, where basically you go from side to side as you go down. So it's always good to, especially as push-ups become really easy for you, you need to push yourself and challenge yourself, especially calisthenics with no weights. You need to find ways to challenge your body, because of course you can't just go higher in the weight, at least not very quickly. So it's good to just have variations of things. So go ahead and get started. I'm just the whole time focused on my chest. Going slow and low, and back up. Slow and low, and back up. And then getting to or close to failure. Make sure I'm focused on my chest as the primary muscle being used. To get at least 3 reps shy of complete failure where I can't do anymore. So with me taking my time as I go low, it really works my chest, works well. As far as rest between sets go, I do anywhere from about 60 seconds, 120 seconds. Basically wait until my heart rate goes down a little bit and I get back to it. And of course, make sure you stay hydrated throughout your workout. Always important. You just take little sips. Don't drink too much or you're definitely gonna have a cramp. All right, the next set. Move slightly wider than shoulder width now. So I'm gonna have my hands actually outside of this mat here. That way I'm working more the wider part of my chest. Making sure I'm going all the way down. Until my chin touches the ground. Also, another thing too, and I talked about this in the book that I just finished writing. Should be getting published anytime soon now. But anyway, I was just talking about this in my book where nasal breathing is key, because nasal breathing actually humidifies the air as you breathe it in. And it also releases nitric oxide, which is a vasodilator. Basically, it helps with your capillaries in your veins open up more. So nose breathing is definitely key, whether you're exercising, chilling, whatever you're doing, nose breathing is where it's at. And of course, as far as exhaling through the mouth isn't gonna be much of a detriment to you, but making sure your inhales are usually through the nose is where it's at. But of course, inhaling and exhaling through the nose is gonna be great. But the most important key is that inhale through the nose. All right, let's go to the next set. Now I'm gonna do some diamond push-ups based on my hands like this, using more of my inner chest, definitely more of my triceps as I'm going up and down. Yeah, those diamond push-ups, you'll feel it. You'll feel it real good. And as the secondary muscle being used, your triceps will definitely feel it very well. And basically through the whole workout, kind of see it as a meditation as well. Meditate on my body, meditate on my breath, especially during these rests. It's good just to sit here and just take in the moment. Pay attention to your breath, pay attention to how your body feels. I'm actually one of those weirdos that doesn't listen to music while I work out anymore. I just take in the experience just as it is. Alright, so for the next set, do back to regular push-ups. making sure you're getting at least close to failure. When you're doing this, by failure I mean you can't do anymore, or at least not with good form. And of course, for this next set, just like you did the last few sets, do a wider grip. See how that goes. At this point, I'm warm enough, shirt's coming off. Just making sure, going up and down, really pay attention to my chest, my muscles, making sure I'm really working them. Each rep's not all about, for me it's not about rushing through it, getting it done. It's paying attention to each rep you're doing, being very mindful of your body and how you're doing it. Because for me, that's where really all the joy of working out comes in. At least that's what I've learned after like 8 years of working out consistently now. All right, do one more set of push-ups. Go back to those diamond push-ups. See how many more I got in me. Set for now, or at least I'm next, and do some sets of pull-ups. And as you see these pull-ups, and change up my grip, I'll go wider, closer, wider. I'll switch it up, making sure I'm getting different parts of my back. I'm also gonna change how much I arch my back. So you'll see it better when I do them. You'll see that when you're more straight, your body is straight as you're doing the pull-ups, you're gonna be using your lats more. And then as you arch your back more up like this, as you're going to the bar, you're gonna be using your traps more and your rhombus muscles. So you'll see it more when I actually do them. You'll notice on these, making sure I'm going all the way down. But as I get towards the end, I can't do as many. I'll definitely do more partial reps than I am doing full reps. Might as well do some stretches in between sets. Only downside I see in nose breathing is the fact that you of course got all the mucus coming out and your nose breathing throughout your workout. So I've done a mix of do the close grip first, wider grip. I'll try and go slightly wider. I'm still working on doing wide pull-ups. Definitely not the easiest thing in the world, but I'm getting there. And of course, make sure you drink enough water. So on next set, go a little closer, because those wide grip pull-ups, they kill me. This time I'll give you guys a front view of what the pull-up form should look like. Slowly run out of juice for these pull-ups. So I'll probably do one more set, and then I'll show you guys something else. Alright, so I'll do this final set of pull-ups. If you're looking at this as far as learning about form, watch how as I go through, of course, usually if you go through a set, especially your last and final set, your form might not be perfect, might not be as good as the first set, the initial set, but of course it's very important you keep trying to keep your form well, especially as you want to break down when your muscles are getting fatigued. But just watch how I do the form. I try and go as low as I can go, but of course I'm trying to get to a 30-second range of time under tension, so I'm trying to get at least 30 seconds on this final set, which I may or may not do, but at least in attempting that, I might have to do some partial reps in order to get into that time under tension range. I'm doing my best to keep good form, to go as low as I can go, so I can use every part of my back muscles that I can get. So, all right, final set. Alright, pull-up wise, that's it for me. Here in a little bit, what we'll do is called Angels and Demons. I learned this from Calisthenics like years ago when I first started working out and doing calisthenics. So you'll get a good view of what I'm doing exactly, but it's a great way to top off pull-ups. So in my opinion, it's way easier than doing pull-ups, and it's very helpful for making sure you're working out each part of your back. Alright, so for these, as I'm doing these, you're basically just making sure that you're using your lower back to raise your legs, keep your legs up from your butt all the way down to your feet. You're keeping all that up. Tensing up your lower back, so you're using your lower back, and then using the upper back to do, like kind of like a snow angel like motion. So I'll show you guys here right now. So that's Angels and Demons right there. yeah, to be honest, I feel like I can do some more push-ups. So I'm actually do some of those archer push-ups I mentioned at the beginning of this video. We're gonna be going side to side, and after that, I'm gonna go right into the angels and demons. So superset. All right. So like I mentioned, one of the most important things, make sure you're going close to or all the way to failure.
You get good at riding, dude.
Alright, so coming up, this is the last final set. Same thing. Alright, final set. And that'll be it. Oh man. See that right there? That is to failure. So I can't go up after that. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video of me working out today. If you really enjoyed this video, be sure to of course like, subscribe, do all the things that the YouTubers always tell you to do. Do that so you can support the channel, and also if you like it, then of course, why would you not want to learn more and subscribe? So go ahead and do that. Also, be sure to check out my book that I mentioned in the video called How to Maximize Muscle Mass and Testosterone. Basically going over not only the physical things you should do that everyone tells you to do, is like of course eat enough, eat healthy, work out every day, whatever, but there's more to it of course. I talk about what you should eat, what you should not eat, what type of exercise is going to be the best and do the most for you. I also talk about the mentality to have as someone who has high muscle mass, high testosterone levels, how to be confident, how to do all that stuff. So I talk about all of that in my book, only $9.99 on Amazon, and I'll have the link in the description below. All right, we'll see you guys. Have a good one.